Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the weirdest facts about historical inventions that you probably never knew. From the telephone to the computer, we're taking a trip through time to uncover the strange stories behind these everyday objects. We often think about inventions as these inevitable things, these objects or ideas that always had to exist. But the truth is far stranger and a lot more interesting than that. It's a story of people, individuals who saw the world differently and in doing so, changed it forever. And sometimes those changes, well, they weren't always what the inventors themselves expected. So buckle up, get ready for some serious mind-blowing trivia, because we're about to unravel some of history's most fascinating footnotes. Stay tuned. Let's start with something we use every day, the telephone. This simple device revolutionized communication, connecting people across continents. Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor, considered it an intrusion on his real work. Bell was a dedicated teacher of the deaf and saw the telephone as a distraction. It's ironic, isn't it? This essential device was a nuisance to its creator. What would Bell think of our world today, dominated by smartphones and constant communication? It's a question worth pondering, the unintended consequences of innovation. Okay, time for another invention that changed the world, the light bulb. Now, we've all heard the name Thomas Edison associated with this one, right? He's the light bulb guy. Well, here's the thing. Edison's story is as much about business savvy as it is about scientific breakthroughs. He didn't actually invent the incandescent light bulb. In fact, over 20 inventors had already experimented with incandescent lamps before Edison even got started. What Edison did do, and it was a big deal, was create a commercially viable light bulb. He figured out how to make them durable, long-lasting, and most importantly, affordable. He understood that an invention was only as good as its ability to reach the masses. Think about that for a second. It wasn't just about the idea, it was about the execution, about building a system around that idea to make it accessible to everyone. Edison's genius lay in understanding that innovation isn't just about inventing things, it's about inventing the future. And that brings us to another interesting point, the war of the currents. Edison championed direct current, DC, for his electrical systems. But another brilliant inventor, Nikola Tesla, believed alternating current, AC, was the way to go. This rivalry, this clash of minds and technologies, shaped the very infrastructure of our modern world. It reminds us that progress is rarely a straight line. It's a messy, chaotic, and often electrifying journey. Chapter 3. Taking Flight. A surprisingly short first trip. Now let's talk about something that truly captured the human imagination. Flight. The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, are etched in our collective memory as the pioneers who took to the skies. Their first successful flight in 1903 at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, is considered a pivotal moment in human history. But here's a fact that might surprise you. That first flight was shorter than the wingspan of a Boeing 747. Yes, you heard that right. The Wright Flyer, that rickety contraption of wood, wire, and canvas, only managed to stay aloft for 12 seconds, covering a distance of 120 feet. It's amazing to think that such a seemingly insignificant flight, a mere hop compared to the journeys we take today, would spark such a monumental change in how we travel, how we perceive distance, how we connect with the world. It speaks to the power of human ingenuity, to our relentless desire to push boundaries, to defy limitations. It reminds us that even the smallest steps can lead to giant leaps for humankind. And think about how far we've come since then. From those first tentative moments in the air to supersonic jets and space exploration, the evolution of flight is a testament to the boundless possibilities of human imagination. Chapter 4. The printing press, a revolution that bankrupted its creator. Let's travel back in time now to the year 1440, a time when books were a luxury, painstakingly copied by hand, and accessible only to the elite. Then along comes Johannes Gutenberg, a German goldsmith with a revolutionary idea. Gutenberg's printing press, utilizing movable type, changed the world forever. It democratized knowledge, fueled the Renaissance, and paved the way for mass communication. But here's a tragic twist to this story. Gutenberg, the man who unleashed the power of the printed word, died penniless after a lawsuit. That's right, the inventor who revolutionized the way we consume information, who made knowledge accessible to the masses, couldn't reap the rewards of his own genius. He was caught in legal battles, lost control of his printing business, and ended his days in financial ruin. It's a stark reminder that progress isn't always fair. that the people who bring about great change aren't always the ones who benefit from it. But Gutenberg's legacy lives on, not in riches or fame, but in the countless books, newspapers, and magazines that owe their existence to his groundbreaking invention. Chapter 5. ENIAC, the room-sized computer. Finally, let's fast forward to the 20th century and talk about the invention that's become synonymous with our modern world, the computer. The first electronic general-purpose computer, ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, was unveiled in 1946. Now, when we think of computers, we envision sleek laptops, smartphones, maybe a hefty gaming rig, but ENIAC was a different beast altogether. This behemoth of a machine took up an entire room, weighed over 30 tons, and used thousands of vacuum tubes. It was so complex that it required a team of people to operate, feeding it instructions through punch cards and switches. Imagine that for a second. A computer that took up an entire room, a far cry from the portable devices we carry in our pockets today. ENIAC was a symbol of the dawn of the digital age, a testament to human ingenuity and our desire to create machines that could process information at an unprecedented scale. It laid the foundation for the computer revolution, paving the way for the miniaturization of technology, the rise of the internet, and the digital world we inhabit today. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about these weird historical facts, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content. We've only scratched the surface of the strange stories behind everyday inventions. From the telephone that annoyed its creator to the light bulb that wasn't so original, we've seen that history is full of surprises. The journey of innovation is rarely straightforward. It's full of twists, turns, and unexpected consequences. So keep that curiosity alive, keep questioning, keep exploring, and who knows what other weird and wonderful facts we'll uncover together. See you next time.